Hey everyone, happy Halloween. This is Friday. It's probably about 8 o'clock. And I gave it a little bit to No. Let's just start this over again. And I'm going to leave it in here this time. It's Halloween. And I gave a couple hours for the trick-or-treaters. And we did have about 12 or 13 of them. Dan's up there now, so if somebody comes by, they'll probably get the rest that's in the bucket. Hey, and I wasn't going to do a video, but my son came over to bring the grandbabies so we could see them. Oh, they were so cute. But there's two packages outside on the front porch. I wasn't expecting anything. And so we're going to open them up because I don't know what they are or who they're from. Now, before I forget it, the mystery package from last time was from Craftor. They sent those. The same Craftor that has sent me the squishy kit and the epoxy resin and the UV resin. It's the same Craftor. And they have sent me, and y'all know I'm up front with you, so I'm just going to tell you how it is. They sent me an email about a giveaway, and I think doing a giveaway for y'all is great, and I would love to do it, and it was for a gallon of epoxy resin, and I would do it like I normally do it, and then do the comment picker like I normally do, and then send them your info for them to ship it directly to you. And that's awesome. But the thing is one of the stipulations is that they wanted for you to have to register with their Facebook group. And I told them no. If that has to be a part of the giveaway, I'm going to say no. And it's because I know there are a lot of y'all that don't even have a Facebook account to begin with and don't want one. And I don't think it's fair. I don't push my Facebook account on y'all when it comes to giveaways. I don't make you say, I don't say, well, you have to join my Facebook group in order to enter the giveaway. And if I'm not going to do that for my giveaways, I'm not going to allow another company to make that a stipulation in theirs. So, you know, I explained to him how I felt about it. I haven't heard back. So I don't know if they're going to be okay with that or not. It's up to them at this point. But just note that I'm not the only YouTuber they're doing this with. And so there'll be a bunch of different YouTubers out there that will be able to do the giveaway. And I'm sure it changes a little bit from each person. But if they tell me no, I do know a couple of people, and I will post in the description how you can enter on their channel. Because I'm here to protect y'all, and I just don't think it's fair that be one of the requirements. Because that's a choice everybody makes, and you have the right to have that choice if you don't want to be on Facebook. And that has nothing to do with YouTube, see. I don't think that should be part of a giveaway on YouTube. So that's my stand on it. And I wanted to share that with you. And I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I don't. Because I wasn't going to do a video. But I wanted to open up those packages. I did get one little thing from Temu. That's another store altogether. Temu has started getting really bad about the time it's taking to get packages. For me, anyway. I'm waiting longer and longer and longer with no apologies from Temu. It's almost like AI has taken over their customer service and you're talking to a robot. I don't do well with that. I don't need a robot telling me the same information that I can read on their site as an answer for customer service. And I had placed a large order, a really large order. And I found out it was going to take me about 6 weeks to get it. And And I contacted them. I said, this is ridiculous. No, I want to cancel my order. And then they came back and said, well, if it hasn't started being picked. And then, of course, I got frustrated. And I said, let me rephrase this. And I realize you're an AI bot. But let me make it crystal clear to you. I'm not asking your permission to cancel it. I'm not asking if I can cancel it. I am telling you without any reservation that I want that order canceled. And I want it canceled because it is going to take way too long to get here. And I want it done immediately. And I still got the same stupid general answer. And yes, I do. I don't like using the word stupid because my granddaughter Cora doesn't like it. The same thing is shut up. And I try really hard not to say those. But it was stupid. And so I got out of the customer service thing. I went to the order itself. And I canceled it straight from the order. Now, it took 5 different things going through. Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to? And I finally got it canceled. And I have 3 more orders coming in. And after that, I'm going to give Temu a halt. I'm taking a break from Temu because I can get the same thing from Amazon. I may be paying a little bit more, but I get it a whole lot quicker. And if I have to wait 6 to 7 weeks for something from Temu, it's not worth it. I'd rather pay the more money. Because when I find something that I want, I mean, think about it. I'd ordered a bunch of sweaters and stuff because I still have hopes of going to Connecticut. I don't know if it's going to work, but I still have hopes. I order clothes and it doesn't get here until the middle of December. Well, it's too late. It's too late. And so there was no reason. I can go to Amazon. I can get the same clothes. I mean the same thing in Amazon. I can get it within 2 to 3 days. And I'm paying probably about $4 or $5 more an item. But if I get it a month quicker, you sort of just have to figure out. And it's the same thing with molds and craft supplies. If you don't need it and you don't mind, waiting 6 to 7 weeks, then, that's one thing. But by the time I get stuff, I have forgotten what I bought it for. So, yeah, I'm putting a hold on Temu. I've got 3 more orders, and we'll do the haul orders for those, but I've already deleted the Temu app. It's off my phone. I still have it on my computer, and as soon as my orders come in, I'll be deleting it. Their customer service used to be great. It used to be really good. But the last couple of times that I've gone on there, I've noticed you're talking to an AI bot. And you're not getting anything. They're just repeating what is already written that you could read yourself. And they just repeat it over and over and over again. And I spend way too much money with that company for that kind of customer service. So, nope. I'll go to Etsy. I'll pay more. But no, my days with Temu have halted. I may go back in a few months. Maybe they're going to, I don't know. But for right now, that they are over. I got 3 more orders coming in. And then I'm not ordering anymore as of today. Okay. But, speaking of Temu, this was the local pickup, though. And I'll just show it to you because it's real clear this way. And it's bows. And I'm fixing to make some angel taper. Last year, I did videos of them. They're gorgeous. Well, I'm going to do some with big bows. I've got other ornament molds that I'm going to do with the big bowls. I've got gilding glue with the gold, and we're going to be doing a lot of that for Christmas ornaments. So, and I only paid $2.97 for this, and it was local pickup. I did have to pay $2.99 for shipping, but it only took 4 days to get it. That's local. Okay, and that was coming from LA. I'm going to turn this around now. You've looked at my ugly face long enough. Flip it around, and we're going to open these 2 boxes, and then I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll do something. Alrighty. I don't think I even cleaned up my spot from the last time I was down here. Oh, I didn't. Cause see, that is, oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Nope. I've got to get, okay. I can't believe that I started a video without first cleaning this. It's because I wasn't planning on doing a video. That's why. Okay. Good enough. Now this is how the box came. It's a mold from Let's Resin. It didn't come in a box. It's got my name. It doesn't have anybody else's name on it though. But we're going to open it. I've pretty much taken everything off my wish list. It's been on there for so long. There's a couple of things on there, but not very many. Oh! Okay, who sent this? There's no name! These are the molds with the mushrooms and stuff. I know what this is, because I thought about ordering them. Oh, that's got the bird. Ah, oh, that's got the mushrooms. Okay, y'all, where did it come from? I really want to know who to thank for this, okay? Whoever sent this, let me know who sent it, so I can thank you. Oh, snow globe? These have been out for a while, but I did want them, and I put them in my cart, and then I took them out. Do y'all ever do that? You see something you put in your cart, and then you have a big old huge long cart. I do it in both Temu and Amazon. I won't be doing it in Temu anymore. I actually emptied my cart out. I deleted all of it today. But I have bukus of stuff in my Amazon cart, and I even have stuff saved for later, and these are in the save for later in my cart. Ah, thank you to whoever sent these. And they sent it to me. They did not send it to Southern Lady Artistic Creations. That's wild. I don't know who sent this. And there's no return address. How could there not be a return address? Maybe it's in the other one. Because I have this too. Maybe it's in here. Okay, we're going to... these are so cool. I'm sitting here trying to think of exactly what I want to do with them. Um, okay. This is awfully light. I wonder what this is. I'm hoping there's a note in this, and it was the same person that sent both. Why wouldn't they have put that in the box? I don't know. I've never gotten a Let's Resin mold without a box. Oh, there is a note. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, Belinda, bless your heart. Did you send the molds? Because this is not for the... Oh, this is for the mushrooms. Oh, look at those. Yeah, it's got the, but it doesn't have those on it. Sure. Belinda, let me know if you sent this so I can thank you for this. Part of me says yes, you did, because it looks like the sun. I mean, it's got the green tag, like the. Okay, wait a minute. This is how I'll know. E82G 660 661 2097. Nope. Those are different numbers, so. Okay, let's see. Does this say to Beth on here? Let's see if this is Beth. Yeah, this is Beth Newton. I think it was Belinda. If it's somebody else, let me know. But right now, I'm going to assume that Belinda sent me all this, and I'm going to say thank you so much. See, now these are supposed to be tumbler wraps. But of course, I'm not doing tumblers right now because I don't have... I've asked Resiners to send me that tumbler curing machine for over a year now. And I keep putting off buying it because I keep thinking they're going to send it, but they never do. But that's not why I wanted these. Oh, I love these things. Look at the color. Oh, I love mushrooms. Oh, these even look better in person than they did on Amazon. Look at those. Look at the owl. Oh, I love these. Oh, these would make such cute coaster sets. Look at the front. Okay, it has a little bit, look at, you can add, oh, these are cool. That looks like a magical fairy mushroom land because of the colors. It's like a watercolor. Look at the rabbit. Oh, these are also cool. Oh. Okay. I know what we're going to do. Because this is going to be a short video. This is going to be in the next video. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do what I want to do with these. So I need a day or two to figure out how that's going to happen. But these are going to be in the next video. So, if this is something you want to see, hit that notification bell. So when I have a new one out, you'll know. Okay. And say, I keep these, by the way. I have a book that has, ever since I started YouTube, I have every one of these, and it's a little notebook that I keep so I can remember every gift I've ever received. Okay, I will be right back. I've got to find the molds for these. Okay, we are back. I went ahead, got the Alumilite Amazing Casting Resin that takes about 10 minutes to cure. Already in the A's and the B cups. I've got the 2 cups that I'm going to pour out. I went ahead and cut these 2 out. I've got to pour that into each of these. That is discolored, but it's not going to come off. I did clean these really good. Excuse me. Okay. Maybe not. Let me go get a mask on. That was alcohol. I was cleaning with alcohol. I do have my Resiners, but it was going red when I was cleaning with alcohol. Okay, let's see if that doesn't help. It might be I just need some water. Because I didn't drink anything when I had supper. I had chips and a Braunschweiger sandwich. It was protein chips, though, but I didn't drink anything. But I think I had 1 drink of Powerade. So it may be that I'm just thirsty. But I do have my N95 mask on. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, though, I want a little bit of color. I don't want it all white. And I'm going to be putting UV resin. We're going to be doing this backwards. I'm going to be putting the resin in, putting the stickers down, and then putting UV resin on top to dome it. And I think what I'm going to do, though, is pour some yellow. This is Dandelion, actually, and this is Sublime. Sublime. And these are Rangers alcohol inks. And I did clean up the little cup holder. I actually sanded it down a little bit. And while I was cutting those out, I cut a few little of those out and put them in there just to make it happy and bright looking. So, okay. And I need to speed up, I think. It is cold down here, though, so. Yeah, it's 69 degrees in here. I'm going to have to put a heater out here before I do it. Yeah, that's not mixed up. You can see it. There it goes. I don't know how much but I'm in a hurry now. I want to fill it up most of the way. Okay. I need a little bit more in there, so we'll go ahead and do this one. Okay. It's already turning white. You can see. Okay. I actually really like the color. And I wanted them almost full. Because I just want to top coat it. Let me take my gloves off. Okay, and I'm going to go get some more gloves on. And y'all can watch that turn. It may be too yellow and green, but we'll see. That yellow's a little bit brighter than I thought it would be with the white. You see how That looks paler. Okay. We're not going to need that again, so I can go ahead and put that up. I am debating on, oh poot. I'm debating on rather doing some more and doing the bows. And I think I am. I want to do the bows. I actually have a lot of them that I want to do. But I don't know if we're going to be doing that tonight or not. We will see how time goes, I guess. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and get some more I'm over here using the pumps over here getting the resin. And I'm just going to do that for right now. Okay. And then I want to see how the Bond Craftor micas, where's the pink, brushes on. Ooh, that's watermelon. Let's do a watermelon bow. How about that? I thought that was gorgeous. We're going to see how that works. I'll be honest, I really don't think it is going to work good. But if it does, I'll be pleasantly surprised. I am going to put a paper towel over that because I do not want that mica going in on that. Okay. And the same thing with those. We can move these out of the way because I've got the two that I want over here. I'm trying to protect everything from the mica powder. Now these are a set of pearl micas, and that's why you get the shimmer, which I love, because you pick that up in this white opaque casting resin, and it is wonderful to be able to do stuff so fast. I mean, this stuff is like, you mix it, you pour it, and then like boom, you can take it out. So, can you see? Oh, did I not? Okay. Oh, poo-poo. Boom. Okay, now I've got it out. I wonder how much you didn't see. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to take it over here and bang it into my garbage can. Ooh, that is such a pretty color. Yeah, we're going to do both of them this color. Put a little bit of brown wax over it to get in the... Oh, that's going to be pretty. Oh, so pretty. Wow, this is really, really detailed right here. This is going to be a gorgeous bow if I get mica all up in there good. Oh my word, y'all. I was outside cleaning off the deck and going through stuff to throw away and putting stuff up for winter and all that. We have these things called stink bugs or potato bugs down here in the south, which I'm not a real big fan of, but they normally don't bother me. You don't kill them because they smell. Oh my word, do they smell. Everything I picked up underneath the tablecloth, the whole table up underneath it was mounds of those potato bugs. When I took chairs apart and up underneath the cushions, mounds of potato bugs. We have a table out on the porch that's got drawers in it. I went to open up the drawers. Mounds of stink bugs, potato bugs, whatever you want to call them. It was like, oh my goodness. I felt like I had those things crawling all over me. I have never seen that many stink bugs. I told Dan, I said, well, it's no wonder when it gets warm we have a overabundance of stink bugs. We're harboring them. We got so much junk on our back porch that they can stay warm all winter long. He just laughed. Of course, you know, he used to be a bug man. Okay, well, we got that. I don't think the alcohol is curing. Maybe. And that's more full than that. But, okay. Woo! That worked. And I think I probably have too much resin here. Okay. I'm looking around just in case I have too much resin. Those are those bottles. I need to do something with those bottles. I have an idea for Christmas. I'm going to get a couple of these out, just in case. Okay. Let me go over here to the light and see if I see any strings. I don't. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pour. Trying real hard not to over pour. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and put that over here. And we're going to get these stickers on here. Now Jane was talking to me in the comments. I think it was my last video, if not the video before that. And she gave me a real good tip. Now I do this with heat transfers, but I never did them with these. And she said if you applied some heat, your heat gun, now see, I like this. This would not be for everybody. But I don't know. I think I was born part hippie. And you know, I was born in the late 50s. As late as you can get without it being 60s. But there's so much about the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Yeah. Okay, and she said to apply heat. And that the cover comes off. The piece of plastic on the top comes off so much easier. So we are going to try it. And see. I don't know how much heat. Oh my. Oh yes, that is so much easier. Oh, wow. That's wild. Okay, that was so easy right there. Okay, I'm going to go back and get my Resiners UV resin. Okay, let me get... Can't find my little tool. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to get the bubbles. Popped. I can see them. Okay. I'm going to push that up. Okay. And once again, I'm going to do this for 10 minutes and I will put you on pause. Okay. And then when we come back, we'll do this one. And I will put you on pause again. And then we'll come. Is that ready to go? No, we'll wait. Okay. I'm going to turn that over. Okay. We'll be back when this is done. Alrighty, we are back. And I went ahead and put all the UV resin on both of those and cured those. There was no reason. You saw me do the first one, and the second one was exactly the same. And we're going to go ahead and take these out, and I am going to have some cleanup. Oh, I like the back a lot. But I like the front too. It's just, you see how, yeah, that's not smooth either. Let me get my mask back on. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. Okay. And I'm also going to get some gloves on. Gee, this mask stinks. Okay. Okay. I am using alcohol. And there's the first one. And you could do the edges, but I'm not going to because they're the same color. Okay, we'll do that one. I'm trying to get all the pieces off. See? These actually do really well for cleaning this mat up. The little cotton makeup, and I don't know why, but it does a better job than a paper towel. I'm going to just do it over here. Okay, and then I'm going to sand it down a little bit, but you're not going to see me. I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the other one. Now remember, this is a really fine sandpaper that I'm using here. There's a little overage right here. Okay, so you have that one, and you have this one. I actually really like these quite a bit, and I love the backs. They scream retro to me. Belinda, thank you so much for these. I think they're UV stickers, right? I love them. I do. These are supposed to be for tumblers, but that doesn't mean you can't use them for other things. And I'm just, yeah, these are awesome. Okay. I don't see how we can mess up anything with as nice as those came out. Let's go with, we know all about these skeleton heads. I have been making these since, oh, I don't know, probably since I started doing resin. And I'm not a skeleton head person. That's the funny thing. Never have been, but these sell really well as keychains at craft fairs. And they're just so easy. And that's plain white. But you can so easily change that. Just by adding a little bit of gray. Or just by taking a marker and then spraying some alcohol on it. Or taking some paint and dry brushing it. Or food coloring. Okay. I just made these because I had extras. That would be sort of cool to put on. I'm not a skull person. If I was, that would be cool to do. Okay. Now this is the new mold with the bows, and I did them And the new Bond Craftor Watermelon Mica Powder. I dusted the mold. So let's see. This is just the... Oh, that is so... Oh, I love that color. Okay, Sonia. Yes, I'm calling you out because you said you loved pink. Oh, my word. Look at that. Oh, I don't think I'd do anything to that. I hope that color is coming through the camera. That is watermelon, y'all. That is so, so pretty. Oh, I think this one's going to be gorgeous now. If I got all the mica everywhere. Oh, yes, indeedy. Okay, let's get that a little bit out. A little bit of overpour. I tried real hard not to have any overpour on this. And I didn't have much. As ornate as that is. But I did have a little bit, so I need to get it off of there. There's just little pieces here and there. That is actually quite a stunning bow. You can see it on the back better. Look at the color. Oh, the color is gorgeous. And most of the mica came out. I'm sort of impressed with Bond Craftor's micas. We're going to try something because I want to see oh, this was not my mask. No wonder it stunk. I don't know. There's my mask. Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff I want to pour, and we're going to, which means it's going to be a long video, but I don't care. Since we're going to be mixing up more. but I wanted the bow to go somewhere on here, and I'm not sure yet where. I'm not sure. I think I want to pour those two, because I don't know now. So I was thinking about doing like that. But the bow is, it fits really good right there. Will that one fit? That one would right there. And that one would right there. Okay. Once again, we're going to use Bond Crafter's Pearl. I sort of want to go with silver, but I sort of want to go with the lighter pink. I'm going to go with lighter pink, and I can dry brush. Over. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put these up right now. Making sure that, cut those two, the skinnier two. And there's a lot of people who like pink on a tree. And this doesn't have to be for Christmas. It's just an angel taper. You could use this all year long, hanging up on a window, off a lamp. Now I use the watermelon on the bow. And this is pink. Just pink. And I'm putting it in heavy. Some molds you wouldn't have to do this with. And it's not going to be as full of coverage, I don't think, on this mold. And this is a IOD mold right there. Okay. So we got A. Let's get some B. That's A. And I want it to be a little bit whiter, so I'm going to add just a little bit of the white casting pigment in with it. And I go from the top to the bottom when I stir, and I also stir the bottom, but you definitely stir the sides. Okay, it is getting warm, so I am going to pour. Oh wow, that's perfect right there. Woohoo! Okay. Little skeleton fell down. And I will come back when this is ready to come out of there. Okay, I thought I was recording. I've got that done. I decided to do this mold too, and I dusted it with this mica, but then I put the Craftor Gold Mica in with part A, and I'm mixing it up before I put part B. And this is all, I'm not using epoxy resin. I am using the Alumilite Amazing Casting Resin, and it is a polyurethane resin, if you did not know that. It is a lighter weight resin, but it is more durable with heat. Epoxy resin, it gets too hot in the summertime or something, it'll start bending. The polyurethane resin is great to do phone stands and coasters and anything that is going to be contacting heat. Okay. Now, I've never poured this mold. And I'm going to try not to over pour it, but there's so many dinky little places in there. I want to make sure that it gets up in those areas. I don't think I have enough for this, which is okay. I'm just going to make sure that all that is going up where it needs to go, and it is. And I am going to push this up. I'm going to put some more in real quick, but I want the gold to be up on the edges, and that's why I'm doing that. And I am going to take my lighter. Phew, I think alcohol does better. Okay, and I am going to mix up just a little bit more. It doesn't have to be a whole lot. That is probably too much, to be quite honest with you. Okay. Now it's turning red. This stuff is, oh, now it's green, now it's red. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Now it's green. Okay. I don't think I have enough for the skull head, but, ooh, I do. Ooh, we're going to have a gold skull head. Okay, and since this stuff dries so quickly, and let's move the skull heads. And it does. I am going to that's the brush I used for all of the micas, and it worked really well. Okay, we're fixing to take these out of the mold and see how those worked. I'm going to pop that over there. I am going to clean the mold off, and y'all know this about me. While the pieces are in there, it's just so much easier for me to do it this way. Okay, so let's oh, that's a pretty pink. I need to get that out of there though before it gets too hard. It should not have been in there. I didn't think that I over poured, but evidently I did. Well, I don't know what happened to my little sander things. I'll find them later. That one. Oh, I like that one. But I don't know what the other one looks like. So we can move the mold. Get the big pieces off of here so we can look at this. And decide. Okay, I think it needs to be that way. But I also think, what is that? Oh, there was something in that mold. Something brown. Well, that answers that. Okay. So, I am going to get some nope. Let's see if I can find it. I have some. It's right here. Is that white? No. That is though. Okay. I'm going to use some of that. But I'm going to use the JDiction gloss sealer, and it is gloss. Same thing I used. But it gives it more of a satin. But I'm also going to put in some glitter. The varnish is clear. I want the glitter only, but I'm going to dry brush it on. Well, I don't want it everywhere. It's not really a dry brush, but I don't want it everywhere, so I will be removing it off of some of the areas. And I may have to dry brush some white on here because there's some brown areas and I don't know where they came from. Okay, and I'm just taking a bigger brush and dabbing to get the excess off. Yeah, I'm going to have to dry brush some white on there. I need a really firm bristle for this. And I'm afraid that's my sanding thing. That might work. I'm doing this. Oh, I like this actually. Okay. I'm not really dry brushing. This is more of a tapping. Oh yeah, I like that so much better. Just a touch. That's all it needed. I am going to dry this, and then I am going to go back over it again with more of the JDiction sealer that I put the glitter in. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm just barely touching. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. That's all the white we needed. Then I'm going to take, I got way too much of this made up. So we've got to use it somehow. Ah, the black is coming through again. Why is it coming through? That's weird. Okay. I'm also going to put it on the bows now. Since I put chalk paint on there, this will seal it and I don't have to worry about it. So what I did wrong is I used my big brush to do it with. Just get it off of there. Okay. Okay, we are going to switch over. These need to dry a little bit. I think that will cover that, so I'm not too concerned with it. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Okay. I'm cleaning my brush really quick, y'all. Same thing with this one. Okay, and we're not going to waste those. Now, if you don't want to watch me do this, then you can fast forward. But I've got to get this off of here before it totally dries. And this is the sealer, but it will not peel off of silicone, and it's just easier to get it off. At this stage, it's already dry, but it's still soft. You wait until it gets rock hard. It's going to be a lot harder. And so I am taking the time now to get it off my mat. And I bought this scraper at the Dollar Tree. It does have a razor blade in it. You have to be very, very careful. And yes, I have nicked this mat a couple of times. I just did it right there. It's not the end of the world if you do. It's silicone. I do have another one coming though. I really like this mat, and it's $19.99 on Amazon. It's $29.99 on Resiners website. And I don't know how much longer it's going to be $19.99 on Amazon. So I did order another one. And I'll use the new one for stuff that I know that I don't really have to worry about. And then I'll continue to use this one for resin or stuff that I'm going to have to scrape off of it like I'm doing now. And I can still feel it on there. It's like this stuff is tough and it just gets it off of there. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll show it to you after I get through scrubbing. You see how much dirt that picked up? These little makeup pads clean this very, very, very good. Better than a paper towel. Better than a wipey. I don't know why. I cannot tell you why. All I can do is show you and tell you that it does. And by me showing you, you don't have to take my word for it, you see it. And boy, I'm telling you, with all this AI out there now, I almost have to see anything before I believe it. Okay. Well, that is drying. We're going to, and of course, I'm cleaning the mold off just like I always do. And I think I over poured that one. I was doing so good, y'all. Okay, well, let's do this. The skull. This doesn't have very much pigment in it because this is the last that I made, and it had very, very little. It was just what was left over in the cup. That's why that's so much lighter on the back. Oh, come on. Oh, that's still cool. It's got a scarf on. I know I'm not right. A scarf that's blowing in the wind. Yes, there's a song that's popped into my head just as soon as I said blowing in the wind. But don't worry, I'm not going to start singing it. Not out loud anyway. I already am in my head though. And to show you the difference, that's the white one. So those Bond Crafters pigments do have, mica powders do have quite a bit of pigment in there. Okay, let's just start. Now these are matte. Oh, but they're so, so pretty. Oh my. And I would spray these. I would not worry about top coating them with resin or UV resin. I would spray those. These are lovely. I'd never poured these before. Ooh, well, that's a lot right there. Yeah, I got quiet, didn't I? I do that sometimes. People have a hard time believing that, but I do. It scares Dan when I get quiet. It's like he'll look at me and he'll say, "What's wrong?" He doesn't like it when I'm silent. He thinks I'm mad. He makes me mad by telling me I'm mad when I'm not mad. those are just so pretty and detailed. And this is a Redesign with Prima mold. And these come either from Etsy or Amazon have some of them. But most of these I got from Etsy. Now, some of you may have a retailer in your town. You can go to Redesign with Prima and see if you have any local distributors. That way you don't have to pay shipping. We just don't have one here. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting this one off because I know this is over Poor City here. And I didn't mean to. I did not think I was. Sorry. I know I got real quiet. Okay. And I'm wondering if I should put a gold pin on these. I want these to dry a little bit longer. Let's see. I'm going to have to get more of these soon. These are both JDiction and Let's Resin. And some of these, okay, that one's good. I don't think that's the one I need. It's too close to... maybe that. Oh, wow. Let me get this mask off. Hoo-wee. You get used to it on, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I still have that mask on my face because it's sweating. Yeah, and I'm taking and putting the gold pen where the white's showing, just to cover that up. And I don't know if you can tell it, but it's shiny, and it's just a shade lighter than the mica powder that was in the mold. So it actually shows up really, really well. And I love the effect. And I hope it's coming through the camera good. I'm trying to keep it out there so you can see. And I'll tell you what, this is not easy to do. This is not how I normally paint, y'all. Y'all try it. Try sticking your thing way out there and painting and see how easy it is. It's not. Okay. And I'm going to have to trim that up, but that's okay. I can. Let's see if I can get that little bit and get the white wherever the white is, so it does not show. Can you see the difference? Let me hold. Oh yeah, you can see the difference. Oh, I love these. And I'm not going to do the bow and the gold. No, I'm going to get bolder with the bow. But I'm going to go ahead and finish all the gold up. Okay. Whoop. Oh goodness, this is going to take a while. Now I'm going to get in a hurry and I'm going to start messing up. Maybe not. Maybe that won't happen. Wow. I hope you're seeing this. Somebody on Facebook was showing their new mold and shape mold of the angels with the crystal wings, and I have wanted that thing so bad since last year. And I went to buy it, I don't know, about a month ago, and the shipping with the tariff, it was twice as much as the mold itself. I just couldn't do it. I mean, it was like $75, I think, for that one mold. But she had it, and it was like, oh, I'm so happy that you got that. I'm glad somebody was able to still get that. And she lives in Canada, and she said, yeah, she still had high shipping, but it was not nearly as high as it was for us. But yeah, ooh, those tariffs for not mixed mold, for mold and shape. I don't know if it's like that everywhere or not, but they have added what they're saying the cost is, and it's extremely high. But it's nice when you see someone else that can enjoy something like that, because it is a gorgeous mold. Okay. Now this one's going to be a little bit more trickier. Oh. If I don't get it off of there, it won't come off, and I don't want that there. Okay. Told you that was going to be tricky. But I got it. Okay. Oh, this one's going to be real tricky. Okay, let's see if I can get these teeny little lines. I don't think I can. Okay, let's see if we can get the excess off without getting it. Good enough. Oh, those things are so pretty. Okay. We have one more left, and then the bows. And now I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the bows. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, those are so pretty. So pretty. I want a green. I want a green. That's what I want. I want a red or a green. And I don't think I have either. Oh, maybe I do. A Spanish copper. Let's see what Spanish copper looks like on the bow. Yep, I'm looking for a brush. That's not going to work, I don't think. I think that's way too soft. I don't know. this green. Okay. I don't really like that. So let's try something different. That's not stiff enough. I need a good stiff brush. All my stiff brushes are gone, and I don't understand. Oh, that might work. Okay. And yes, that will work. It's just enough. To say red bow. Red bow. This one's going to look redder because I didn't put, which is okay. Red bow. See the difference? I could probably get it more red, but I sort of like it. But I'll get more red highlights. Okay, red bow. But now I'm wondering, do I want to put green for the leaves? No, we're just gonna leave them alone. These are stunning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't worry. We are going to finish the angels, and then I'll bring everything out that we got done tonight. I'm trying to get everything. I wanted to do so much more, but you know, they're so long on the videos. Yeah, this is 2 hours and 17 minutes. If I did everything I wanted to do, then we'd be here 6 hours. I know we would. And even the ones that say, oh yeah, I like your long videos. I can't imagine. If I ever put out a 6 hour long video, I honestly don't think anybody would watch it. And I wouldn't blame them. Okay, we're going to lay that out there. Oh, it's on the back. I'm sitting there going, what in the world? Why? Okay. One more swipe, and then we're good. Okay. Now I am going to put a little bit more white on there. It can sparkle in some areas, but I want that white. I like the white. It tones it down a little bit. It gives it distinction with all the different ornate. And of course, you may not like as much white, and if you don't, then, you know, do it the way you want it to do it. If it looks good to you, then that's what you need to keep it as. Okay. Much better in my eyes, but that's just me. It may not be you. Oop. And again, I'm going to add a little bit more white to certain areas of this bow, just because that's the way I like it. You can leave it like you want it. That one and this one, right? Yeah. And then with the ribbon, all I'm going to do is take a piece of velvet ribbon and do it in a loop, and then glue it on the back for a hanger. Of course, you know I'm going to finish the back because I don't like anything looking unfinished. I'm not going to do that tonight. And I am using this. This is actually my go-to glue now. I am going to put this on, only because I don't like the smell of it. Okay, let me get the glue off the... Okay. So where did I want that? Right. Nope. Okay, let me do it this way. Let me put the glue. Okay, that worked. Yeah. I don't think that's going to hold. Oh, that worked. Okay. Let me get... Yeah, okay. took a big old chunk out of the mat. So be careful when you're using this. Don't use this on your mat. But I gotta get it off there because that sound right there, you hear it? That would drive me nuts. So yeah, I have just, yeah, y'all don't use that on this mat. Any kind of silicone. Because it's taking the silicone up with it. Yeah, it did. So y'all learn from me. Do not use that accelerated super glue on your silicone mat. You probably knew that. I didn't even think about it. Okay. You so could put more glitter and stuff on here. You could put white ribbon. You could put rhinestones. You could do so much with that. I am not a pink person. I can tell you right now. This is not my style. But I know it is quite a few people's style. There's my velvet ribbon I wanted. Where? I'm not doing it right now. I'll just show you. It won't be that long. I'll crisscross it in the back. And it will hang just like that. Now I've got some rhinestone beads, so I may put some rhinestone beads up there too, to give it a little bit of bling. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Or maybe I should go with some bigger ribbon. Ooh wee. We've got purple ribbon. No. Although, this definitely is not my style, okay. But, you know. No. Okay, good. I'm looking at ribbon, y'all. don't think I have any pink ribbon. I don't buy a whole lot of pink. Oh, I could use that there. No. No. That would be good for that. If this was pink, I think it would. I think that would look good if that was pink, but that's ivory, or even if it was white, but it's ivory, so it looks weird. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. I thought so. I can take these dirty gloves off now, can't I? I'm putting nails back on tonight, too. I figured that they've been off long enough. No, they don't look right either. Maybe it's too big. Maybe I should put glitter all over the bow. Maybe the white. I think it's too big. Can you tear it? Here we go again, me trying to cut ribbon with dull scissors. Not that I'm going to do this right now. I'm just trying to get some kind of idea. Still think pink ribbon would look better. Don't think I have any pink ribbon though. That would work if it had to. I could just do it straight up like that too. It'd give it something to hang by. So if I can't find pink ribbon, then this is what I'll use. But this is doable. I am going to spray that with gloss spray to make those a little bit glossier too before I put the ribbon on those. I think I need to start buying me more ribbon. Because I don't have any pink whatsoever. I'm sort of sad. I'm looking. I'm still looking. Nope, no pink in there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here we go, here we go. I have pink. Ooh, this got hearts on it, but I bet it would work. Why not? I gotta get a turkey in the oven tonight. I was supposed to put it in the oven last night, I forgot. I put my turkey in, put it in a big old roasting pan, and let it cook slow all night long. And in the morning, the whole house smells like turkey. Yes, we're having turkey. They had them on sale last. We love turkey sandwiches and stuff. And I know Thanksgiving's a month away, but you know we can have turkey again. I found the ribbon. Hoo 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 hoo. Nee na na na. Ah. Yes, I did. I found the perfect ribbon for this. Okay. So it's going to have this ribbon on there. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. And I think that's going to have those on there. Or maybe fishing line, really. I don't know. Or maybe red. I have red velvet ribbon too. So, and I want you to see the other ones. We're not doing this, so we are fixing to close this video up. But I wanted you to see the other things that I was trying to get poured, but we just ran out of time. You see this? Yeah, let me show you that. You see how detailed that is? I think those are going to look so cool. And we're going to do something with those. I don't know yet what, but something. And then I wanted to do the bright baubles. Those. Those are going to be fun. And then I wanted to do those. Look at that. Look at the candle. Look at the lantern. I wanted to do those. And then I wanted to do those. There's a little bitty spider up there above my camera. But I got some of it done. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this. And it's driving me bonkers, but what I'm going to do so I don't have to look at it. So I don't clean it right now. This is driving me nuts. I'm going to lay everything out, and it's going to look so nice on this white. Those are actually quite pretty. These would be pretty. You wouldn't have to put these on the tray. Those would be pretty. Hanging up above a doorway. I would have to do the backs. And I am going to have to, see that's just coming off, but I'm going to do the backs, but I'm going to do it in gold gilding. Yeah, so the backs look as pretty as the front does. And then you can do that. You can hang it anywhere. And even if the backs show, the backs are still pretty too. That's why I like finishing the back, so you don't have to just use them in one direction. Okay, and let me go get these because we cannot forget these. These are so retro looking. They are so much fun. And that is the 10-minute cure polyurethane by Alumilite. They call it Amazing Casting Resin. And then UV resin with the sticker that Belinda sent me. And then I put UV resin by Resiners on top of that. And it is a good, hard, sturdy, heat-resistant coaster. This is really cool. I'm going to take these upstairs and use them on my desk. I don't do that a lot, but I really, really like these. And no, I didn't do anything with that... There's little mice. I don't even know what I did with them now. The little mice that I was going to put, that I was going to keep, I have lost the silly things. I put the ones for the giveaway up. Let me show you this real quick. And we're not going to do it, but I just want to show you because that was something that I was planning on doing. Because I found these, and this is what I did with the Craftor mica with the Alumilite 10-minute cure casting resin. And I thought, I didn't know I had these. And I'm not quite sure where they came from. These are tattoos. And they're for skin. And I thought, how fun would it be? I guess I got these from Temu. I don't know. There's a bunch of them. I know that. And these are the perfect size. I said I wasn't going to do this, didn't I? And y'all were laughing at me, weren't you? Thinking, she said she wasn't going to do it. Do you think she's going to do it? Let's take wagers. Is she going to do it? This is a cute little octopus. And he would look cute. Even in the blue. But he really would look cute in the blue. Nope, I'm going to do the green. Okay, with these, I don't like the fact that you can't see where you're placing them, though. That's sucky. Okay, wash and dry your skin. Oh, we're not doing that. Cut the design you want. Remove the transparent cover, which we did. Stick the tattoo on your skin with the back of the tattoo and keep pressing for 20 seconds. Gently peel off the sticker. I don't like the fact you can't see where it's going. I don't think it's on there good, but we're firmly pressing. Firmly pressing. Okay. and then water, which we've got right here. And it should just slide off. It does, and you can't hardly see it on there. Oh, but that is so cute. That would have done better on the blue, huh? Or maybe even the pink. It's too dark. Oh, but that is so cute. It fits perfectly. You could make keychains with these. That's what I wanted to show you. It was like I found those and put a little bit of UV resin in there and put a little keychain attachment on there, and that would be adorable. And look, I mean, there's a bunch of them. Penguins, whales, starfish, I don't know, an eel, that's a dolphin, whale, octopus, starfish, blowfish, otter, is that an otter? Turtle, seahorse, coral shell, cute dolphin. Look at the dolphin. That's a seal. There is just, are they all the same? Yeah, they're all the same, but there's a bunch of them. And I had all these, and it was like, what in the world am I going to do with all these? And it was like, oh, I know now what I'm going to do with all of them. That's cute. And then just put UV resin over the top of it. It's sticky, and it's still wet. It needs to dry. Does it get there lighter when it dries? Hold on a minute. It actually does get a little bit lighter when it dries. With UV resin on there, it would pop. That's really cute. That really is. Okay. Just, I wanted to share that idea with you. Okay. Well, that is it for this video. Please do me a favor and hit that like button. I don't know. Somebody's having fun hitting that dislike button a whole lot lately. And my views are way, way down. And I knew it was going to happen when I did that two-part. I hate doing two-part videos, because it happens every time. Y'all watch the first one, and then you run through and watch the very last part of the second one. And, you know, I understand. I do. But I would appreciate it if you would hit the like button. And I still haven't figured out the hype button, y'all. If somebody knows exactly what the hype button does, I know it helps you, but I don't know how or what that's supposed to signify. And I can't seem to find any answers about it either. So I would love to know. I'm open to, my ears are just wide open to hear what that hype is all about. But I do know that helps, so I'm going to ask you to hype if you can. Some people can't hype. Some people don't have the ability to hype. And if you do hype, you can only hype so often. So, my hypes don't run out. I go through, since I started being able to hype, I go through some of the old channels and the smaller YouTubers. Well, like me, I'm small too. But I go through and just hype all their channels, some of their videos, until I can't hype anymore. But I've been able to hype like 10 times a day, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't do it all the time. I don't know. I really do not have a clue. I guess I could put it in Chat GPT and Dan hates that thing, by the way. Oh my word, he hates that thing. I have it on my phone. I know I'm just yapping. You don't have to stay for my yapping if you don't want to. But I put the app on my phone because I think it's funny, okay? It makes me laugh, and anything that makes me laugh, it's a good thing. And I had it set to Mabel. And Mabel's just a perky little thing, and she just talks, and it's a high pitch, and it's like, sometimes I almost just told her she needed to be quiet now. And I thought, no, that's not the one that I want to listen to. I've got an English guy, AI, an English voice, and I'm trying to think of what he goes by. And when I say he, I mean the AI, whatever you call it. And I don't remember the name that they use for they have several male voices. And I put in, you can choose what you want. I put in funny, witty, a straight shooter, very honest, don't lie to me, which is probably a crock, but that's what I put in, and somewhat nerdy, and it's hilarious. I have so much fun when I'm bored. I'll pick up my phone and I'll say something just to get. I mean, you know, it's just, if you've not played with ChatGPT, and if that's something you think that you might enjoy, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. I would say if you need a laugh, go to it and ask it some questions. I ruined my little sponge because it's hard. It's almost, yeah, I can't use that anymore. I forgot to wash it out. And I hate it because these things are wonderful. I wonder if JDiction just sells the little foamy things, because I can't find those. I can't find those in any of my department stores, or I don't know. I thought they'd be in the makeup stuff, and I can't find those sponges. Those sponges are awesome. So JDiction, if by some chance, I know they don't watch my videos at all, but I wish they would sell them. I would buy them from them. Okay. I'm going to stop talking now. Once again, please hit that thumbs up button. That would be awesome. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to do that also. We do have a Facebook group over there. If you're into Facebook and you want to join us over there, we would love to have you. That is just an option. You do not have to. I try to do the same community posts on YouTube that I do on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook as much anymore. I'm hoping that will change and I can start doing that more. And if I put a post on Facebook, then I'll put one on the community tab. I put Happy Halloween, the same post, in the Facebook group that I put on the community board on YouTube. So I'm trying to do that because I know there's a lot of y'all that don't have Facebook accounts. I understand it. And I don't think there's anything else I need to say. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. If you don't have a question, please just put, "Hey Beth, how's it going?" Just leave a comment. It's just awesome when you do. And it also tells YouTube that people are involved in the video because you're leaving comments. So all that is a great way to show support for the channel. Oh, and if you've noticed, I did not yet. My goal was to do it by the end of October, and I did not do it a members only. I am still going to do that. That is most definitely. I've had people say, oh, they would love it. They would do it, and I've had people say that they were so sad they wouldn't be able to watch all my videos. I understand. I do. It's not a lot of money. You're not going to be missing out. I'm still going to be doing the same videos that I would be if I wasn't doing that. It's just extra videos that I will be making. And if you can't afford it now, maybe later on you can. I don't know. But I have to figure out some way, because I enjoy this way too much. I do. And right now it's costing me money to do it. I am literally spending money to do this. And I can't do that anymore. I have to make some money from this. And so that's the only option I have. And I hope y'all understand. You know, I don't want anybody to feel like they're going to be missing out on anything. And I think that's it. Alrighty. I hope y'all had a great Halloween. We're really not into Halloween. We did give out some candy. Max and Ashley and John and Dan and me were at home, but the little ones came over. I thought they were so cute. Well, and the older ones too. Kyrie was, Kyrie was gorgeous. She went steampunk. Oh my word. The hat steampunk, the eyeglasses steampunk, the everything. She just had it down to a T. And then Shelby was a little cat girl. Little Ben was a policeman. Even had the badge in his pocket and had the the cat, the hat. And then Cora Ann's the little nerdy gamer. And she always has been that way. Cora Ann, she goes by the beat of her own drum, and I love it. I've been that way all my life, but she went with I don't know, sort of nerdy tech face that changes colors. You know, she waved her hand across it and it would change and it would light up and do different things. And she had gloves that lit up, and she wore a hoodie. I don't know, it was out, and her shoes lit up. It was like an LED tech something, I don't know, but it was really fun to see them all dressed up and stuff. And that was probably the highlight of my day. The plumber did not show up to do the 2 sinks. He's supposed to be here Monday. The guy didn't show up to do the pressure washing on the porch. He has put us off until Monday. We've been put off twice now. I'm beginning to think, oh, poo-poo hiss. I mean, we've let it go this long. We can go without sinks for a little bit. I want my fireplace. But I'm going to do the responsible thing. And we're going to get our sinks fixed. And we're going to get our deck painted. I got out there today and did all the cleaning and the moving around to make it easier to get everything off. And I would be painting it myself. I would be. If I thought I could handle the oil-based paint, but I know I can't. I've always had such a sensitive nose anyway. And the older I get, I mean, it just seems to get worse and worse and worse. And I could wear a respirator, but I just choose not to. And the guy that's doing it he's got a pressure washer, which we don't have. And so he's going to be cleaning everything, and he's going to be pressure washing all the old paint off of it. And I would have to hand sand it if I did that. So, you know, that's going to happen. I'm excited about that. I would love to close that in, but that's way down the future somewhere. And I don't know. I'm rambling again. Okay, y'all just have a good day and a good evening. And tomorrow is Saturday, and you'll see this on Saturday. You probably won't see a video on Sunday, but I'll be back on Monday. Alrighty, y'all have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.